one case that he didn't want was at Rico, and that's the one that carried the most time. And they found him
Hmm.
not guilty on it, motherfucker. That's
They
what he
they
wanted.
didn't have they didn't have a lot to sustain that.
Nah,
It takes a lot to build a Rico. It takes a
yeah,
whole lot, and we're gonna get into the details on that in a second, man. That red box right there in the corner. This oh, wait a minute, that corner. Damn
yeah,
it. Oh, yeah, it's up there.
yeah.
The red box says that we are live, people. What's good? Y'all know who it is. Your favorite two-time ATS hottest DJ, the God DJ Agony, also known as Dr. Dope. Well, my motto is simple. On the building, yo, it's a random quick 30 on a random night, but they all kind of are at this point. Yeah, I got my brother in the building, man. This man needs no introduction for the people who have been living under a rock. Let these people know who you is and what you do, brother.
Man, I'm Black Sean Groove, man. Street culture entertainment. Shit. I'm a hip hop historian. For people that don't know me, I'm a hip hop historian, encyclopedia. Can tell you anything about hip hop and basically sports, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all holler at me.
Definitely, definitely, man. And then he got his own thing running on YouTube right now. So if you're not following this brother, you definitely need to get on that because yeah, it be some good content. I even watched too. I had to stop him today. Had to like, wait a minute, hold on, because it was like one of those type things that everybody knows what the hot button topic for the day is.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody know what the hot button topic, but it's like it works good separately, but better together. It's like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? So of course we had to come here and talk about the Diddy trial or the lack thereof.
yeah.
Is it safe to call it the Diddy mistrial? I got my boy Big Country 50 in the build about time. Go to hell, Country. You know where to find me
What's up, big
at.
country? What's up, big country, bro?
What's good with you, boy? But yeah, man. So where do we start dissecting this? For anybody who does not know, Diddy was on P Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs has been on trial for what the last what they say 7 weeks.
Yeah, 7 weeks
If you
going to say.
notice, if you notice for a Rico, that's very fast for a Rico
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because here in Atlanta we sat there and watched YSL, and that was almost 2.5 years.
shit. I seen cats in Houston catch Rico cases in the trials take 2 years, 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. It takes a long time to build a Rico. It takes just about even longer to prove it.
Yep.
But Diddy's been on trial for RICO for lewd, violent, and sex acts. Arson was on the table. Kidnapping was on the table. Sex trafficking was on the table. Uh, Sex, including minors, was on the table. It was a mess. And then if you notice, as we kept watching, we kept watching, looking to see what happened in the racetrack market. Southern New Hampshire University developed an affordable career-focused grad programs like psychology, cybersecurity, and our MBA. They'll be able to
Oh,
skills
no,
that prepare you
freezing
for
up.
the wherever your career takes you, your SHU degree can help you reach your goals. There's always somebody there who can help you. You don't have to do it alone. I really mean that. Visit at myself. Oh, all right, we're back. I don't know what the hell just happened, yo. It kicked me all the way out the studio. It kicked Groove out. Groove, if you listening, just log in the same way you log. Yeah, there you go. There you
Yeah, my bad. I don't know what's going on.
go. It was on my end.
Okay.
Couldn't improve.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hold on, let me get up and go in the room and see that make it better, bro.
All right, we back. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going on, y'all. It's getting real. It's getting real bad on the technical side over here. It's gotta start changing out some parts in a minute. Um, and I need my folks StreamYard to get it together because yeah, there's that. Um, but yeah, as we noticed as time went on, charges kept falling off, kept falling off, kept falling off. I remember even right before the trial started, the charge of underage sex trafficking and all that fell off before the trial even started, due to lack of evidence. And there we go. All right, got boy Groove back in here. There you is. All right, but yeah, I was just talking about the charges that kept randomly falling off, even from the beginning with the underage sex charge, all the way down to, last week you had some kidnapping, and some sex trafficking charges fell off just last week, which was the meat, which was the heart and soul of the RICO,
Mm-hmm.
and these charges fell off last week. So I don't know. I remember saying that they didn't have a lot of evidence on this in the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, who they say he's supposed to kidnap?
Um, the alleged sex workers were supposed to be taking it against their will.
The supposed sex workers.
Yeah, they got kidnapped. Cassie got kidnapped. He's kidnapping everybody.
Man, check this out, bro. Like I said, from what I was listening, when I was hearing listening to, I really didn't
Hmm.
hear no crime. I really didn't hear no crime. I heard nothing but a whole bunch of weird, freaky shit. And like I say, I feel like it was a smear campaign because I feel like they knew a lot of the shit wasn't plausible like that, but I think they just wanted to expose his lifestyle because if you notice, his life started going down and fucking up when he started trying to go against the rock. And I think that dude got something to do with not saying the nigga perfect or whatever. He ain't did no whole ass shit. Not even saying he a good person, bro, because I done seen too many documentaries and too much shit telling on him and shit. Like like when Gene was talking about how rappers trying to get signed to Bad Boy, they were sending their demos in, and they say Diddy would literally steal ideas from these demos and make songs out of them. I believe that shit, bro. I believe
that. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he's a good person, but he wasn't guilty of the shit they were trying to accuse him of. Not being a bad person and shit, and whooping Cass ass, yeah, that nigga guilty as hell. But you know what I'm saying? As far as a crime and shit, now he weird as hell though.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we can lock you up for crimes, can't lock you up for just being a weird ass nigga.
Yep. If that was the case, there'd be a whole bunch of niggas locked up.
Quick. Yeah, man. So what do you think happens from here?
First of all, I think a lot of his business ventures fits to be real fucked up. A lot of people ain't gonna work with him. But at the same time, I think he'll have some support from the hip-hop community because he still got it now. And you still got people saying that, you know, they tired of seeing, like I just seen Boosie say he's happy for Diddy. And he's not saying that he's happy that he got away with some crimes or whatever. He's saying he's happy because he's tired of seeing black moguls and black powerful men being pulled down. It's like always a target on their back, which is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
This is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy gave him some ammo. You know what I'm saying? He gave him some ammo when he shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just happy that the man got off on the bullshit they're trying to put him on. Now, if he got charged with the other shit he was guilty of, then hey, so be it. That he got to face the consequences. But as far as this shit goes, I'm happy for him.
Right. So what they got him on was it's called the Mann Act, and they used the Mann Act. I remember first time I seen it was watching a documentary, Unforgivable Blackness, about Jack Johnson.
Yeah, from Galveston.
Yeah, and Jack Johnson had a white wife.
Mm-hmm.
They had left, went on their honeymoon, but because they crossed state lines, they used the Mann Act on him, even though she wasn't a working girl. She was his wife.
Yep.
But I mean, we're talking about in the 19 teens?
Yeah, teens and 20s.
Yeah, the fact that this is a black man who they could not get the world heavyweight title off of him. Couldn't
because he was knocking all the white boys out. Then on top of that, he'll fucking all the white girls.
yeah, definitely a threat to white society. But yeah, could not get the belt off of him one way. So you know they threw the Mann Act on him, which was the Mann Act was thrown in place in 1910, and it was supposed to be put in place to keep interstate trafficking of prostitution from happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. So Jack Johnson. There was one other case that I saw that they used. Oh, Chuck Berry got hit with the Mann Act. They be talking.
That's the puppies. That's the puppies, bro. They be quiet as hell. As soon as I get on here, that's what they going to raise hell.
Just like having kids in the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chuck Berry got hit with the Mann Act.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so it's like they only pulled that one out. It's like an ace in the hole. Kind of like with this RICO thing. I think though, have you noticed that each time this RICO thing got thrown out and it got blown up, the female prosecutor?
Every time, huh? Every time.
Yeah, at least the last two.
And I believe that's done intentionally.
At least the last two. I think they're reaching too high.
Yeah.
They know RICO outside of murder and rape. RICO is probably the highest. It's the only other thing that can probably get you a life sentence.
Yeah, they can carry. Well, I mean, in Texas, aggravated robbery can get you life, but it got to be like your second or third one. You know what I'm saying? It can get you. Oh, you can get life on. Well, in Texas, you can get it on habitual criminal like me. Since I've already been convicted 3 times, every time I go to jail in Texas, they always offer me, the first offer is always 25 to life because I'm a habitual criminal.
Shit.
Yeah, every time, like the last 2 times I went, they try to offer me 25 to life, and I'd be like, man, Aaron, fuck you, reset.
Hell no, we gonna fight that 25 for jaywalking. 25. He said the first thing they offer you is 25.
Yeah, that's the first thing. That's because you got some dumb ass niggas that be so scared because the lawyer come to them and be like, okay, this carries 25 years to life. But if you take this, We can make sure you make parole after 15 years. And niggas, and some I say about 15% of niggas fall for it and go ahead sign for it and wind up doing damn near all their time. I'll be like, man, fuck that. I'll be like, fuck that, man. Reset me for as long as it takes till they come down to 7-8 years.
That's what I'm saying, man. Look, let's strike up the jury on this one.
Yeah, straight up.
And the thing was, they said the jury, speaking of which, on this Diddy trial, the jury has been sitting there the whole time, like,
yeah.
They got 4 out of the way. So I'm watching this analyst yesterday when the jury had their partial verdict. The analyst was like, well, he's probably guilty on those 4. And they're just kind of hung up on the RICO. Now, the RICO was what they were hung up on, but he wasn't guilty on all 4.
I seen it.
Only the interstate travel, but not the kidnapping. The kidnapping would have came with the kidnapping had a minimum of 15 to 20.
Yeah.
And there was 2 charges of that. And then the RICO, like I said, had a minimum anywhere from 10 to life.
Yeah.
That they were going too high on it. It's like for my people out there, get what you can prove. You can't prove that RICO. It takes a lot to build a RICO.
Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes you got to prove that it was an organization, that they were engaging in criminal activities consistently. You got to prove people were working under him. And from what it seemed like, wasn't too many niggas. It was niggas working for Diddy, like far as security and shit like that. But it don't seem like he had people working for him, as far as that sexual shit goes. You know what I'm saying? As far as his criminal shit goes.
But that's what I'm saying. Here's the catch-22 to that. If you look at it, and if you play the cards that was dealt, Cassie and Jane Doe were working for him. So truthfully, if they had kept talking, they would have went from star witness to co-defendants.
Yeah. Because look. Because the way I was looking at it is some of that shit that's coming out on Cassie. I was like, damn, some of that shit that's kind of coming out, they can kind of charge her with some shit too, because she was the one that was actually calling the male escorts and actually giving them the money, the hand-to-hand transaction. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes her guilty right there.
Had she have been a co-defendant, the RICO would have stuck.
Oh yeah. But see, I think she might have been granted immunity, maybe, or something similar to that. You know, since she had sued them already or whatever, and they let her know, like, hey, okay, we need you to testify in this case, and we give you some immunity. So I'm thinking that's what probably happened.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. But yeah, her testimony was more damning toward her than him.
Yeah, it was. Hey, stop.
So it was one of those things like, yo, y'all might want to get her off the stand. She's not helping your case right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, she's not helping him. She's not helping at all.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so I'm kind of anxious to see. I see he was denied bond. I'm not surprised.
I mean, not surprised, but at the same time, I don't think I don't think he's a flight risk though. Because the charges got dropped to something lesser, so I don't think he's too scared now.
No. Because the thing is, the most he could get, like mathematically speaking, most he can get if the judge maxes this thing out, he can get 10 years per charge and then run them consecutive.
Yeah.
Then that would be a 20.
Yeah.
Highly doubt any of that's gonna happen.
Yeah, true.
Highly doubt that he's gonna get the whole 10. And if he got 10 apiece, they're gonna run concurrent. He's probably gonna
3 or 4 years and he home.
3.5, 4 to serve, and then he at the crib, and then he already give him what time served and what he's already done.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he already got like almost basically a year on his belt already.
Diddy's not doing no real time, y'all. Diddy's finna be at the crib.
I mean, he gonna pull some Texas shit. What we do is we'll sit there and reset in the county jail for like a whole, because we go to court every month in the Harris County in Houston. We'll reset that motherfucker for 9 or 10 months. So by the time we do get our time, like 3 or 4 years, we basically about to go down there and make parole as soon as we can make first parole, because we done did so much back time in the county jail. So he can pull one like that. Because I remember one time I did that shit. I literally went to TDC for like 47 days and made parole because I sat in the county so long. So he can pull that one.
There it is. But yeah, he'll be at the crib for you know it. Like I said, they denied the bail. Did they even say they give a date for sentencing yet?
No, I didn't. Not that I seen.
Okay.
I mean, they probably have one, but I didn't see it. I got to research that one.
Yeah. Because I know a lot's gonna hit standstill. Now I know that they were trying to get that at least this part done before the 4th.
Yeah.
because
Oh yeah, yeah.
they were saying that if nothing had come by Thursday, that the judge was gonna throw this as a mistrial.
But shit, you gotta think about it. It was 4th of July. Everybody was trying to make it home and shit. They were trying to sit in their trial and shit. Then think, hey. Then think about it. Think about how those jurors were during the OJ trial. You know what I'm saying? And so they probably was on some shit like, man, we ain't finna sit here forever. We gonna hurry and make this shit happen. And we ain't trying to sit here. We got family waiting for us. So shit, I knew that. I kind of figured they was gonna come with a decision quickly.
Right, and then think about this: when you ever seen a jury deliberate so short on a RICO? They only did 3 hours of deliberation.
Oh shit, shit, yeah.
Right,
coming back that fast, they should have known not guilty.
right. This was a very quick RICO trial. Like it's probably one of the quickest I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I think Gotti's might have been not even this fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I remember when I was like 11 or 12. I say about 12 or 13. I remember seeing the John Gotti shit on TV and shit on the news, and I remember it took a little while. I mean, it took a little while because remember he was a Teflon Don. He got away with so much shit.
Yeah, nothing stick.
And John Gotti was that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. But I think about like I said, the Cosby trial was longer than this. R. Kelly's trial was longer than this.
Yep.
7 weeks on a RICO, 7 weeks, 3 hours deliberation, and it's done.
Yep.
Gotta love that.
Yep.
Gotta love it, man. But yeah, so I just want to see what happens next. What is going to happen next with this trials? Like my big question.
I don't know. Ain't no telling, man. I hope he comes out. I hope he comes out all right. And because the main thing I really been thinking about, like, far as it goes, is not just Diddy, but I'm thinking about his kids. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got kids, bro. And like 3 or 4 of them is underage. And even though he is who he is, that's still them kids' daddy. And believe it or not, kids have burdens on them, not knowing that their daddy coming home and shit like that. That affects kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about his kids.
That's true. Where is it? Boom, there it is. So that's what I'm thinking about too. Is like, I mean, he still had a home life, and business. I think business is gonna come to a complete standstill.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things that Diddy's biggest addiction, it was the limelight.
Yeah, because
and I think he's gonna have to really kick that habit.
See, because the way Gene was explaining, like I say, I watched Gene a lot and a few other people or whatever. And Gene basically broke down some shit, and he was saying that Diddy wasn't like this when he was just an intern at Uptown, when he discovered Mary J and Father MC and Jodeci and shit. And he was saying that Diddy wasn't the same nigga that he was. He say after Biggie died and it's somebody else that died. He's saying after they died, that's when Diddy kind of went. No, he's saying after Heavy D passed, he say that's when Diddy started acting crazy, because he was saying people don't know that even though Heavy D was a good guy, that he still had that street in him. And they say that whenever Diddy would do something crazy and Heavy D would find out about it, he would come snatch Diddy up and take him in the office, and Diddy would come out acting right. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I don't know what type of power Heavy D had over him. He was like, he didn't do that shit until Heavy left. You know what I'm saying?
So Heavy D had Diddy in line.
Yeah, because Heavy D was like the president of Uptown back in the day. So I can believe that. You know what I'm saying?
What? I could believe that. Like, I definitely believe that. Like, yo, don't just get it confused because of the dancing and the fact that he made not this gangster rap or whatever. Like, yo, Heavy D was probably that nigga that be like, hey, didn't real quick.
Yeah, you hear about Hammer shit, that dancing shit and music shit don't mean nothing. Niggas can make the most friendliest shit in the world and be the most gangsters niggas.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, I could. Damn. And Heavy D passed about what? What was that? About 2011?
2009-ish. I wanna say. I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, he passed right around the time Nas dropped "Life Is Good," because I know he did a couple of tracks on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, damn, I didn't even think about it from that side. I kind of thought Diddy just as soon as he touched his first meal and you know what I'm saying, he got Bad Boy stamped on the door. I thought it was up from there.
Yeah.
All honesty, because I mean, think about it like this: like Biggie blows up, When Biggie blew up, Diddy was what 24 years old.
24. No, November 8th, 2011. That's when he passed. That's when Heavy D passed.
Heavy D passed 2011.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, Diddy saw a meal at like 24 years old.
Yeah, just about, huh? Because I remember when he got like the $4 or $5 million deal. So I want to say that. Hey. I want to say that's the deal you're talking about. I want to say.
Story of my life, whoopish. God damn it. And this is why we call him the problem child. But yeah, man. So it's like you got to think about it like this. You have that person in your life that saying they keep you in line or whatever, but when that person goes, and so mind you, shoot, if we're doing math on that, it's Heavy D died 2011. I want to say that makes Diddy what about 42 when he dies?
How old is Diddy now?
55. He'll
Yeah,
be 56 in November.
yeah, so that made him around 42, 43-ish, something like that.
Give or take.
Yeah.
So yeah. I got all this money and can't nobody tell me no.
Yep, you know how some niggas is, bro. Sometimes money make them niggas feel invincible and
yeah. money allows them to be who they were gonna be anyway.
Yeah, I mean money basically amplifies the nigga he was anyway. It just amplifies it.
Right.
Because I've known niggas who was fucked up, and then a few weeks later they had lots of money and they true colors came out, who they really was.
Oh yeah, and that's real. Yep. And that's the thing. Now nobody can tell me no.
Yep.
Ain't nobody here to check me. Yep. I'm gonna go off the rails.
Can't nobody say shit.
Can't nobody say shit. That's wild, but yeah. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot coming from the sentencing. I think it's interesting though. I think the real victim in this whole thing is Cassie's husband and what's the boy Kid Cudi.
Yeah. Because look, that's crazy. Hold on. Who you say you think the first one is?
Cassie's husband.
Check this out. I said that, bro, because that man had to sit there in court and listen to his wife testify about all them sexual acts that she was doing with that nigga. And some of the shit she had did, from what I understand, she did after she married him. Just imagine the embarrassment.
Oh yeah.
But she got all that money, so they're probably like
right. After the hotel ass whooping, that was a $30 million settlement.
Hey, what the nigga Fresh Prince say? But the wind on the drop top would dry my tears.
But yeah, he had to be sick. They said a couple of times that he had to walk out the courtroom. And I'm like, I bet he damn did.
Yeah, I would have too.
I bet he did. Damn it.
Just imagine, bro, the embarrassment. You sitting there, you just listen to how you listen to your wife talk about she got skeeted on.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like all the shit he had to hear, and then some of the shit she was initiating. She was there for all that shit.
Yeah, she was initiating a lot of that shit. And then this what irritated me about Jean though. Jean was making it like she was an innocent girl, and Diddy was the one that influenced her and was fucking her up and had her head fucked up to do that shit. But he didn't make her do drugs.
Nah, I think in that industry, drugs is just a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
It said, got my nephew in the building, Spud King. What up, boy? So y'all seen them people supporting Diddy pour baby oil themselves.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was goofy as hell. I saw that shit. It's just like, you know what? Let me be Diddy. I've been shaking my head like, nah, don't put that on me.
Man, I'd have been so embarrassed to do that shit.
It was goofy. It's like, what are y'all doing? Stop that shit. Quick.
Yeah, I feel like you. If I was Diddy, I'd have been mad. Like, man, goddamn, I appreciate y'all support, but goddamn.
Yeah, don't put that shit on me. Hell no. Nah. Absolutely not. But yeah, man, this shit is. I'm just goddamn curious to see what's next with this. Like I said, sentencing is gonna be what come down to, and shoot, it might end up being a whole probation thing.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a probation thing. He might just bang the gavel, say time, sir, get out my courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
Stay safe. I think what's gonna happen, though, what should happen is once this is over, Diddy goes home, he needs to take a long vacation from everything. I told you, Diddy's hardest habit to kick is gonna be the camera.
Yep. Yep.
Diddy
Yep.
loves the camera. He loves the limelight. He loves
All in the videos.
all
in
in the
camera.
videos, all on the records. It's like he gonna have to chill. He can't.
Yep.
He's going to have to back up off of everything. Stay quiet. I'm gonna be honest. He's gonna want that public light back so bad. He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back and do gospel.
But the thing is, like I say, the thing is, it's gonna fuck up a lot of business for him. But I think it's gonna be maybe a few people that's gonna still work with him on the business aspect because he's so known. As far as the business aspect, he's a real smart businessman. But I think, far as like public companies and shit like that, I think they're gonna kind of like side eye him.
Yeah, either that he's got to do. He's got to make what's called quiet investments on those.
Yeah. But another thing. What I'm thinking, I might be thinking outside the box, but I think like this because the world is like this now.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if a fucking sex company or a porn company or something try to get him to invest in some shit. Or I mean, it's not far fetched. Because look how the world is nowadays. It's not far fetched.
It's not far fetched at all, but it's damn funny. Oh damn!
Yep.
Say he gonna come over with. They gonna have an old brand of lube with Diddy on it.
Man, a whole brand of fucking special baby oil or some Diddy oil, some shit.
Right, some crazy shit.
Diddy's motion lotion or some shit.
God damn it! That's wild. Said people pouring baby oil on themselves to that R. Kelly Boondocks episode. And remind them and quit all that goddamn dancing.
Oh man! I remember that episode, man. I remember that episode just as well as the Usher episode.
He told us you thought Usher was a punk. Dig it. Shut the fuck up, Tom. Stomp
Hey, nigga Tom in the middle of the street talking about it's gonna hurt for me to say this, but it's coming from my heart. Shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If the Boondocks was still around now, they would have a field day.
They'd have a field day with this P. Diddy shit if Boondocks was still on. God,
if Boondocks was still on, they would have a field day with this. Trust me when I tell you, people. Trust me when I tell you. God damn, Aaron McGruder, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, for real. Come on, Aaron.
Come on, man. Come on, Aaron. We here. Look. Come on back, man. At least for one more season. Give us one more just for this. For this alone.
I see some shit too about 2 years ago that he was fucking with Cartoon Network trying to bring another 2 seasons back, but it ain't come through.
Yeah.
The powers
they want him to rush it, and he's like, you can't rush this. Like, you got to give it time. Because remember, with Boondocks, it was damn near like 5 years in between seasons.
Yeah. Hey.
So it was like one of those things. It's like, nah, it couldn't be rushed. He had a lot of moving parts. Like I said, the animation, he had to send that to Korea and to get it done right in Korea and get it sent back. That took at least a couple of years.
Yeah.
Storyboarding, voice acting, like it took a lot. But he gave us classic work. That is timeless. I got the box set right now on DVD.
Hey, I just want to say, what's up to the interjection click?
Lethal interjection. F granddad.
Old ass nigga. You say you just mad because your ass is old.
Nigga. Snitch. How cold is that though that Aaron McGruder can get Busta Rhymes and Snoop on a song together?
And Nate, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and Nate Dogg. That was real Nate Dogg in there.
And the song actually ain't bad.
No, it really wasn't. There was a lot of what was crazy about Boondocks was a lot of those songs he made as jokes. Yeah, actually was kind of jamming.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I even had booty butt cheeks stuck in my head for a little bit.
And then yeah, homies over hoes.
Homies over hoes. Homies over
Do the homie.
Oh yeah, that's what Riley had the fucking purse hold and shit.
Yeah, he's trying to pretty much had this nigga on some gay shit without calling it gay. So, man, we just doing it for the fellas or something.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Boondocks, God damn, that would hit. Yo,
Hey,
appreciate
hey,
that.
hey, hey.
Appreciate that, Sheila, man. I'm glad you brought that up because, yeah. He tells them, why do y'all support R. Kelly? Because he good. Yo, but I want you to touch on this right quick. Since I got you in there, June 27th just passed. Let the people know the significance of June 27th.
Okay, the history. Basically, okay. Hey, y'all, stop now. Hey, hey, hey. Badass kids. But anyway,
The dog growled back. Did y'all peep that?
yo.
Okay, we're not gonna just breeze past like that. To have the dog talk back, y'all.
No, but check it out though. For people that don't know, man, just to answer this question, let y'all know what it was. June 27th is like a Houston holiday, man. Back in 1996, this dude I know named Big Demo, man, from this hood called Long Drive in Houston, man. It's kind of like the projects, it's Section 8 housing or whatever, but it's a hood. Demo and my boy Marquise from Long Drive, my boy Bird from South Park, Youngster. If y'all probably know Youngster from the old song Knocking Pictures Off the Wall. My boy Big Pokey, RIP, Big Mo, Jonathan, Haircut Joe, who just passed on June 28th, day after June 27th. Haircut Joe, they all was at Screw House, and it was Demo's birthday, and they decided to do a freestyle to Crisscross's Streets Ain't Fair, and it turned out to be the biggest selling screw tape of all times, the most popular screw tape of all times. It's spread out everywhere further than any screw tape spread out. And I say about 2009-ish, 2010-ish, we basically made it our own holiday. And it's even recognized by the original producer, who is Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri has made numerous videos saying that he basically appreciates Houston for taking his beat and keeping his beat alive. He loves how Houston made the song their own song, because if y'all don't know, there's been about 4 or 5 different songs with variations of the same beat. So we celebrated as a celebration. It's Demo's birthday, but it's also like a celebration of a classic screw tape of DJ Screw, of the people who we lost that's on that screw tape, Big Pokey, Big Mo, Screw, Haircut Joe, shit like this. So every year on June 27th in Houston is basically a holiday. It's block parties everywhere. We have the Slab Show. We have Exotic Pop, which is co-owned by Lil Flip, the soda with all our Houston rappers on it. They have a shop. They have a shop right on the block where my mother grew up. Matter of fact, it's on the block where my mother grew up at with Felicia Rashad and Debbie Allen, Prospect and Southmore. You know what I'm saying? And every year is just celebrated in Houston. We take it real serious in Houston. We take June 27th real serious. Like it's to the point to where like some jobs, when you don't go to work that day, they understand. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
I love it. I'm looking at it this year though. This year I'm looking at the festivals and the block parties, like you said, or whatever. I don't think I've seen it this as big as I've seen it this year.
Yeah, it's like this year. It's like they went all out this year.
And that's why I said like next year I'll probably end up spending June 27th in Houston. It's like I feel like that's a pilgrimage you got to make.
Yeah, put it like this here. If you go, you're gonna love it, bro. And hopefully, if I'm right next year and I'm doing how I want to do, we'll fuck around and fade together so I can show you how it go down. You know what I'm saying? Where to go and how it go down.
Okay. We'll pencil that in.
Yeah.
That pencil it in. I got Miss Richard in the building. What's happening with your shoulder? Got Miss Young in the building. What's up? Which Boondocks is an essential watch. It is.
Facts.
Over and over and over. Yes.
Facts.
Gonna make me blow the dust off of all these DVDs and throw one in. And it's what's crazy about it. Out of all those DVDs, you could throw in a random one.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be good episodes.
Yep.
From the episode where Tom goes to jail.
A pimp named Slickback.
The pimp. Oh my God! You got to say it all at once. It's like A Tribe Called Quest. Say it again. Yeah. Boondocks is an essential, man. Definitely is essential. Anything you got coming up, Groove? You want to let people know what you got moving?
Nothing much, but I just got my YouTube going, man. If y'all get a chance, man, go check out my YouTube, man. Just go to YouTube and type in Sean Groove, SHAANGROOVE, And shit, go check out my videos or whatever, like and subscribe. Shit, leave a comment. Shit, I like all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's negative, positive. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely go check him out. And if you haven't, definitely subscribe, man. Also go subscribe to Team OTB on YouTube as well. Because it's like the thing is we're gonna do a lot more stuff together, and then you'll see videos on my channel as well with him on it. And then you know what I'm saying, definitely go, peep out his channel. He got a lot of videos, do a lot of shorts, but it's like short, quick, and to the point, but it's worth the listen, it's worth the time. So y'all definitely go in there and check that brother out, man. Definitely go check that out. Tell them where they can follow you at in the meantime.
Oh shit. Right now my damn Instagram down, but you can follow me on Facebook at Street Culture with the K. Shit, and basically my YouTube page, like I told y'all, Sean Groove, man. Y'all holler at me, man. I appreciate Agony for having me on this platform once again.
Always, man. Always. This is what we do. This is what we do. Y'all can find me anywhere at either Team OTB or Team On the Build. I know YouTube is definitely Team OTB. Everything else, Team On the Building. Go look that up. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of stuff back in motion now, as far as particularly with the merchandising, because everybody needs to be in OTB shirts in the next coming months to year, and then it's gonna start getting cold in a few months. Y'all need OTB hoodies too, so definitely y'all want to keep stay tuned in, because I'm gonna have all that coming in the next coming months or whatnot. Also y'all can find me right here, YouTube, or at my Facebook. Team on the Building. And I do this periodically. So you know what to find out, so that you won't be the person like, oh man, I had missed it. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit that alert button. And another button I need y'all to hit that share button. Let your people know what the good shit y'all got going on. Y'all be something just looking at your phone, laughing, sharing, not sharing the shit. Like, no. Share that shit. Share my shit. You gotta keep all the other shit to yourself. Gatekeep that shit. Share my shit though. I know I got some revolutionaries in the building. Some of my people, you know what I'm saying. I know it's 4th of July coming up. Look. We had Juneteenth. It was cool. 4th of July. It's a day off work. Just celebrate that. Put you some chicken on the grill. Or if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, make you some vegetable kebabs. Put that on the grill. You ain't got to revolutionary us to death. This shit. Just celebrate a day off work.
Yeah.
If nothing else. Celebrate a matter of fact, a paid day off work. Celebrate that shit. That is a holiday unto itself, people.
Bling, bling.
Believe me. Get you some sparklers and have a good time, man. I'm gonna end this show like I end every other show. Imitation is a serious form of flattery that mediocrity to pay to greatness. I am DJ Agony. That is my boy, Black Sean Groove. Diddy Freed. We ain't gotta say Free Diddy no more. Diddy Freed.
Diddy Free.
Diddy Free. East Point, smoke some dank, and we out. Peace.